Welcome back to Nippert Stadium, where construction and renovation continues. Tom Gelehrter, happy to be alongside UC Project Manager Bob Marton on the east side, where it is drastically different at this point. The temperatures have dropped, but work continues, and we're on the east. So let's start in the east, where a lot of progress since our last chat.
Unfortunately, we could do demo work in the cold weather, but it is presenting a challenge on the other side for fireproofing and steel erection and whatnot. But anyhow, on the east side here, yeah, since we last walked this area, all the vomitory stairs are gone. Sorry, that's just the word that they use. And so it's opened up the concourse remarkably. We have a drive lane behind us because we got to keep the dock operational. And on your right side is where they're ripping down the concessions from back by your trailer all the way up to this point.
And now that that new driveway is accessible, the concessions are coming down, all the destruction that needs to take place right behind us will begin and continue.
That's right. We have just only about a week worth of work to bring all this down. It comes down pretty easily, at least visually. It'll make a big difference in a week, but then we have all the tedious stuff like the slab work and all the noisy work that's going to take a little bit longer. But yeah, but then it'll be rapidly replaced by a two-story building. So
well, on the other side, the structure continues to grow on the west. Steel going into place, A-frames basically done, and the steel will continue for a couple more weeks before this structure is topped off the first week of December.
First week of December is our big celebration for the topping out with the last beam signed by dignitaries and the workers and a whole bunch of folks. And that last beam will be on the extreme north end, on the brow, as we call it, the part that overhangs the seating area. And so concrete's still going down. We're up to floor 5 now. 5th floor pour is supposed to be this time next week. And when we meet again in 2 or 3 weeks, we'll be able to get up there. So it's a lot of work to get up 5 floors. It takes a little while to walk a 400-foot building. So there's a lot to see, a lot to talk about.
Yeah, absolutely. And last time we were here, they were fireproofing just that first level. Now they've worked all the way up to the 400 level and are fireproofing there now? Fireproofing
is going on during the day now. It's getting a little bit too cold at night. So, yeah, we walked through an area where they're doing some fireproofing. It's a messy job, but it's going to keep that building safe.
Temperatures dropping. Is there an urgency at this point to get all that steel in and everything enclosed so that the other work can continue on schedule?
Well, absolutely. We're going to continue 2 shifts where we can. Gets kind of hard to do window wall and roofing at the nighttime, but we have a plan to work concurrent trades all the way through to the end of the job, unfortunately. Because our schedule is just so compressed that we don't have much choice. So we hope things continue to fit as they have been. A few hiccups along the way, but the last sections of steel are going in, and then on the west side we're starting to frame for our exterior wall, and our roofing material is going to be arriving to site. So during the remaining month of November and all through December will be a change dramatically, because the cantilever will be erected in 2 weeks, where the Prezono's suite is, and that overhang of the Bearcat Plaza. So once that's the last section of steel, then we have the topping out, then the roofing, then the exterior wall, and we'll get all toasty warm, hopefully, so we could finish through the February, March, April time frame, which is a transitional period in the weather. So hope for the best.
Steel obviously the most important, but as we toured today, we saw a lot of the plumbing, a lot of the conduit, electrical, things like that are starting to go in as well, which means this project's moving along.
That's a good point. We're doing a lot of prefabrication of the repetitive type work. We have a lot of restrooms and a lot of fixtures that can be pre-manufactured, if you will, off-site and brought to the job site, so they're just connected up. So that helps us save bits of time here and there. Can't do fireproofing off-site, but that's okay. We'll deal with it.
All right, sounds good. Well, certainly lots of exciting things going on here at the University of Cincinnati. The cold temperatures will not keep us away. Bob, we appreciate the time as always.
Thank you very much.
All right, there's Bob Marton. I am Tom Gelehrter here on the East Concourse, where destruction fully underway, construction, renovation full bore over on the west side. We'll chat with you again here in a few weeks on Bearcats TV.